How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Prime Energon, and today we're going to be taking a look at this fantastic figure. We're going to be taking a look at the Supreme Leader TW-1024, aka Sentinel Prime from Dark of the Moon Transformers. Fantastic character. This thing looks amazing. Now, if you're not a big fan of the Bayverse movies, I still suggest picking this guy up just because he looks so freaking awesome. This thing only costs $30 off of Shozy, no shipping, well, at least where I'm at, and this is a fantastic figure. This thing looks and feels better than some of my official Transformers figures do. Like, this thing is amazing. Taking a look at this guy, his head sculpt, really nice detailing right here. As you can see, his little beard, his little crest, and a lot of the reviewers so far have been saying that this guy is better. Official studio series release, this guy is a lot better just because of his extra added paint that they've done here. The little gold trim right there, and the white on the toes along with the 31, and the extra little things that they've done with this figure. He is just fantastic. The extra sword that you get with this thing is just huge. A little bit of scratching on there, but I think it just adds to the battle damage on here. But you get a lot of accessories with this guy, and I do love this little cape that we've gotten on here. Now, this did have some tabs on here that I did cut off just to give it more of a cleaner effect. Pretty simple to do with that, and I think it looks fantastic. Definitely accurate to the movie when it comes down to the detail on this guy. A little bit of a butt back on here, but still fantastic. You get some more 316 on the back with this guy. A lot of detail, a lot of scope work on him. He just looks great. Really good. You take a look at his chest plate. Nice smoky windows right there. All the detail. Apparently this is made out of die cast. You get some nice gold detail in his ribs right here, or his abs. Really nice detailing. I love the red paint on here. He just looks fantastic. The wheels, and taking a look at the back right here. Really clean transformation into robot mode. So articulation goes very nice when it comes down to articulation. Let's bring this down a little bit like so. So the head is on a ball joint, can go pretty much side to side, but not all the way around, just because his little beard gets in the way. Arms can go all the way out, and you do get these little shoulder pads to go along with it. They can go all the way back if the backpack or the wing is not in the way. You kick all the way front. You do get a bicep rotation and a bicep flex at 90 degrees on both the arms. Let's go ahead and take the sword out for now, like so. As far as the waist goes, there is a little bit of a waist rotation, but not much. The legs can't kick all the way back because of the backpack. If you were to move the backpack up, then he can have a little bit more clearance for his legs. They can't kick all the way forward. And as far as doing the splits, he can do the splits as well. You get a little bit of toe wiggle, but not much due to transformation only. No heel on here as well. So as far as the toes go, still pretty nice. You get a little bit of a knee rotation as well, again due to some transformation. I do love the detail on this guy. I love how these little side hip skirts sort of come out. When you first get this guy, they're going to be pushed in like so. There's a little tab back here. You're just going to want to grab that and pull these out just to give them a little bit of added extra skirting right there. So that's pretty cool. But the detail on this guy is absolutely just blowing me away. This is a fourth party Transformers, and this thing is fantastic. It's from Voyager, Supreme Leader TW-1024, aka Sentinel Prime. Now, as far as accessories, you get a lot with this guy. So including the cape back here, this is what you get with him. So that is fantastic. You also get a nice little blaster right here, which is part of a fire hose, I'm assuming, for the fire engine mode. You got this fantastic dual sword on here, so you can have this be either two swords, have one in each hand. There is a little extra piece right here that I went ahead and super glued onto one half, that way you could slide it in his hand and have his extreme battle sword right here, which looks fantastic. The detail on it, I love the red and the silver, it just looks great. You also get another sword which is more accurate to the Studio Series sword right here, but these also act as little side skirts for truck mode. And then you also get a nice shield, which is nicely painted, hollow on the inside unfortunately, and as far as the handle goes, it only goes one way, so it's kind of awkward to use as a shield for him, but it looks fantastic. I love the little red and the gold. Then you also get his blaster, which means this is exactly what he used to kill Ironhide in the movie. So sad moment, but as you can see the detail on here, really done nicely. No hollow points on here or anything. It looks nice, a little bit hollow, but it still looks fantastic. So if you want to have him with his blaster, you can't have him like so, killing Autobots. And last but not least, you do have a second option for his backpack, so you could take off his wings, which are secure on there nicely. A little bit hard to get off, you just gotta squeeze them off like so. There is a little mushroom peg right here for his fire hose and the top of the fire truck, and this is going to slide in here like so. And then you have his secondary backpack like so. Now on the Studio Series Sentinel Prime, this fire hose was collapsible, but on here is just one solid piece. There was a little hinge right here in the middle, but I don't think it looks too bad when it's fully up like so. And then you can just snap it to the back and give him this look with this as his cape or his backpack on there. So a little bit of a different look. I love the red on here, it looks fantastic. The sculpt work, a lot of detailing on here with the hose, and just everything looks really nice on this guy. But I like having the cape on there just because it looks a lot cooler. You could keep this on during transformation, that way you don't have anything you got to mess with. But yeah, that goes along with truck mode. So yeah, those are pretty much all the accessories you get with Sentinel Prime. So before we get this guy transformed, let's take a look at what is on the box. So this is the box it comes in. Supreme Leader 1024, just some Supreme Leader on the side, some words you cannot read. Supreme Leader, Star Alliance deformation, and then here is some stuff on the back. Really nice. Here is his fire engine mode, Alloy Edition, Supreme Leader. Alright, so let's get that out of the way. And let's go ahead and go on to transformation, shall we? So pretty much, let's see here, you're going to want to open up his chest. And these will break away from his actual doors, which are right here. And you want to be careful because these pieces do actually come off. They're like a window piece, as you can see right there. So you can glue these on if you want. It's pretty much a clear plastic, painted in red. So I thought I had broken it when I transformed it, but they do just peg on. And like I said earlier, you can paint these or glue these on if you want to, just keep them secured. You're going to want to untab his arms, which are going to fold out like so. You're going to bring his arms out and then open up his chest, which are the side of the truck mode. And then you're going to want to snap his waist out like so. And then everything is going to go ahead and separate. And then you get his waist swivel right here. Knock his head down like so. And then you're going to want to make sure everything is cleared out of the way, you're going to swivel this around fully 360, make sure everything is straight, and then lift up his fire hose. And then you're going to bring up his front of his truck like that. And you get some tabs right here, which are going to tab into there. Make sure everything is aligned. And then you're just going to go ahead and rotate the arms. The arms do have a little bit of a rotation right there, and just snap everything together. Bring up his side view mirrors, and then that is pretty much the front of the truck. And then up here you got some tabs that are going to tab in like so. You're going to want to snap all of this together, and you get some tabs right here and another little tab up here, and all of these are going to pretty much just tab together like so. And then you're going to want to bring his hands and his arms in. You're going to want to snap in his shoulder and then bring his arms in like so. And the wrists are going to be facing out, knuckles facing in, and they're going to peg into these little pegs up top right here. And the wrists are just going to peg into those, peg into those, and then make sure everything is nice and tucked in here nicely. His arms are going to look like that. And then as far as the side panels, they're going to tab into truck mode. Tab this into the side like so. Squeeze all this in, and again make sure his hands will stay pegged on there like so. And we got pretty much the whole front part of truck mode transformed. Now going on to the legs here, you're going to want to spread his legs, and you're going to want to break off this top piece of his front leg like so. Bend the leg just a little bit. Do the same thing over here. Bend the leg just a little bit, and you're going to rotate the legs around like so to have the wheels facing out. You're going to want to bring this out, rotate, and then over here on the 316 side, you're going to flip that up, and that is going to be the side of the truck. And then you're going to bring the leg back down. You're going to flip the toes forward as much as they can go, and then slide everything down like that. And it's going to pretty much look like this on the outside, and then the front of his leg is going to look like that. Toes are going to come past this back piece right here. Do the same thing on the other side. Rotate the legs around like that, and then flip this hatch out like so. Flip up to 316, make sure there's enough clearance. Flip the toe down as far as it could go, and then make sure you just slide everything down, and then make sure the toe clears the back part of the fire truck like that. And then you're going to want to snap the legs together. There is a little tab right here. Everything snaps in there, right there, and then start snapping everything together. The back snaps together quite well. Make sure everything is flipped up, and then everything is going to collapse onto each other like this. And then the legs are going to come up. Everything is going to fit right nicely into place, and just pretty much aligning these tabs all along the top. And there we go. Snap everything into place. Come back over here. Make sure this panel is out. Snapped into place like so. And what you're going to do is just push it right here in the middle, and everything should come right on up. And there we go for truck mode into his pretty cool fire engine. Flip his hose forward. It's the side pieces right here, which are going to be his other sword. You're going to want to break that apart. You're going to want to flip this forward or in like so. And this is going to be one side of the truck. You get some tabs up here on the top that are going to tab right in here. And this pretty much completes the whole side panel of truck mode. And then these will tab in like that. And then go on to the other side. And these will tab in like that. And there we go. That is complete truck mode into his awesome fire engine. It just looks really cool. You get the 316. I love the red paint. The striping down here. Translucent plastic on the front. You get another little hose right here up front. Headlights. Bottom side cleans up pretty well. All the wheels roll for the most part. Again, on this side, I love the little adjustable side view mirrors. And hose can extend all the way back, all the way front, and it can also peg in the top if you wanted to peg it down. There is a port up there. But very nice. I love the little ladders on the back. The top part looks really cool. So this guy looks fantastic. Really nice. Here he is to another Bayverse Transformer Optimus Prime as far as scale wise goes. So pretty good as far as the scaling goes. I believe this is one of the Bayverse movies. I don't know which one it is, but as far as that goes, scaling, I think it works pretty well. And there you go. So pretty cool. So as far as weapon storage, there's really no way to store his weapons on here. You can mount his weapons, so if you want to mount his other hose on the top, you can do so like that. Or you can mount his blaster up here and then just bring everything down like that, which looks kind of funky. And you also can flick this all the way back and mount his shield on here if you want to have that look. That's different, and I don't know, it works. I don't know, it looks okay. It looks cool in the front. If this was collapsible, it might look a little bit better. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes down to truck mode. No storage options for his weapons, unfortunately, but still fantastic looking. Really cool looking. I do love this. So yeah, Supreme Leader, aka Sentinel Prime, from Dark of the Moon Transformers. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And be sure to subscribe. And I will see you next time, guys. Peace.